We now begin chapter 1170 of One Piece called Contradictions. We have the cover art here. Jinbei as a ticket clerk for an eel train serving bentos. Very cute. We see Robin, Luffy. I mean, it's basically the Straw Hats all like children. Jinbei here handing out the food, the bento boxes. Very, very cute. All right, let's begin. We have Loki falling backwards as the hammer smashes right behind him. The hammer sneak attack. Bastard. Who threw that hammer? Come on out. We have Loki with his own hammer walking towards this chained, basically this empty like door with like chains broken. He opens the door again. Okay, I see. So he opens the door, he sees the treasure chest, and the hammer was right behind it. It flies at him. He falls back, and then he goes back to the chest room, and he's like, okay, what the hell is happening here? There's got to be someone here. Whatever I have to eat the devil fruit. We hear chitter, 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 squeak, squeak. Oh. And then the hammer slams right next to Loki. He's booking it. He's like, I ain't having any of this. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way it's that heavy. What the hell is going on? Is this some decrepit old castle just falling apart? We see the castle falling apart. Slams on the floor. He's on the floor right now. We see Harold here kind of looking longingly. Your efforts are futile, Loki. Generations of rulers have watched over that devil fruit, yet for centuries it has gone uneaten, not by choice, but because no one could eat it. Oh. Ragnar simply hasn't deemed anyone worthy. And then the hammer, bam, slamming on the floor, Loki trying to dodge it. Harold, but with my current strength. And then we see Harold start to approach basically towards the chest, and then we have Shanks and Gibbon striking at Harold. He falls back. Those wounds are already causing him a lot of pain. His healing abilities are struggling to keep up. All right. Don't let up, and he'll eventually be driven into a corner. Folks like him are weak to Conqueror's hockey coding. And then Harold's like, Gibbon, stop spoiling it. You dare oppose me? Harold slams the axe towards Gibbon. He dodged out of the way. You bet. We can't just let you run wild. You've gone crazy. Shanks, Gibbon's son. You're familiar with the weaknesses of the Knights of the God? I can't remember how many times they tried to take you back. Oh. So the Rogers, dude, the God Knights stocks are so down. They are in the pits. So the God Knights have multiple times attacked Roger's ship to get Shanks back. And then we see a moment here where they come across that red-haired boy. We know you have him. He looks just like our captain's son. Hand him over. But then, back then, I'd slice them up and we send them packing. Oh yeah, that Summers guy did mention something like that. Those were the days. Frankly, it's surprising that a fighting force like that originates from the Holy Land. Most celestial dragons are useless. Those guys consider themselves divine, living sedentary lives and keeping well clear of our world. Meanwhile, my life's always giving me the chills. You can call that fate. Gibbon getting ready for another strike. Gibbon-san, I want to save Harold, but you're the one who told me how hopeless it was once someone becomes a God Knight. I'm afraid Loki's our best bet. Okay, so Shanks is like, oh no, Gibbon is like, I would desperately want to save Harold, but once you're in that deep sea contract, it's hard coming back from it, or nearly impossible, really. And we cut back to Loki still fighting with Ragnar. Don't make me repeat myself. Move it, hammer. And then the hammer is wheezing. So you're basically the National Treasure's guardian. How can you even move? What's going on? I am so... And then he goes to slam into Ragnar. Ragnar shatters his own hammer. He's like, I'm so over this. Loki's hammer shatters. He's like, my hammer. And then we see the Ragnar start bouncing away. Oh no. No, what the hell? Ragnar is a squirrel. We see a picture of a squirrel here. And then we cut away. Harold right now still fighting against Loki and Shanks. How are we supposed to end this? Well, honestly, I never fought one who has conquerors too. Soldiers, stop Harold! We can't allow him to get his hands on that devil fruit! All right, so the warriors are all fighting. We have Jarl kind of waking up from the sword strike to the face. All the soldiers are fighting back. Some of them are getting sliced up. And then we have the squirrel bows to Loki. The treasure chest is open. He grabs the fruit. We can hardly tell what it looks like. He eats it. He begins to grow claws. His hair spikes up and he roars. We see glowing white eyes appearing. And then the squirrel is shouting happiness. We see the shadowy figure running towards Harold. Harold right now, complete devastation. Harold looks, did you eat it, Loki? Show me its legendary power. Oh man, okay, here we go. It's like, show me its legendary power. We see Harold getting struck. His body is slowly falling apart, it's basically disintegrating. He is getting wrecked by Loki. We see this shadowy figure of a horned horse, like the horse of the apocalypse style. And then as soon as we see this, and it's not necessarily Loki, right? We see maybe like a shadowy figure of what Loki is. And then we cut to Loki being human again. And then with the Ragnar striking Harold. I knew it, Loki. You have the blood of a conqueror flowing inside you. Oh, he doesn't hit him yet. He's getting ready to strike him. Hey, if you come back to your senses, then I won't last. Don't drop your guard. Look around. I am beyond redemption anyways. You were being controlled, weren't you? Not quite. It's more like that thing is influencing my thoughts. I started to consider myself a god. You have what it takes to lead Elbath well. Try to get along with your brother, though. You're the worst, you know that? And we have Shanks here, hands on his face. We have Gabon trying to help out Jarl. Having your own son take your life, what kind of father does that? One thing I almost forgot. I wanted to thank you about Ida. What are you? Burning down Alcohol Village didn't make her better, but I was touched by how much you loved her. And then we see the tattoo, the deep sea contract start to glow again. And then Emu takes back over again. Hurry, it's taking me over again. I'll never forgive you for making me do all the dirty work. I love you too. Oh. And then a strike of lightning. We don't see Loki hitting Harold, but the assumption is very clear as we see the hammer getting very close to Harold and then thunder striking Quest Castle. We then see as, wow, this is a powerful panel. Harold breaking apart. The power of Loki's strike with the Ragnar as Harold kind of nearly disintegrates his chest. Loki crying as he hears the words of his father, Loki, my dear son, the only thing that really matters is securing Elbath's future. Man. Absolutely incredible. That is the end of One Piece chapter 1170. Man, this is an incredible chapter. First off, Ragnir is a squirrel. What? So that's kind of wild. Ragnir is a squirrel. But also, Loki's devil fruit is some sort of devil horse. How fascinating. So we don't see anything from the Harley text that kind of indicates, you know, that there is a horse. But I mean, we see Loki. We see a Loki-like figure, but we don't see the devil horse. But either way, fantastic, freaking fantastic chapter of One Piece. I am so thrilled that we're back. It doesn't seem like we have any breaks next time, but I believe we still have a break because this chapter was supposed to be released next week, not this week. So we'll see. But thank you all so much for taking time to watch me talk about One Piece chapter 1170. This is such a cool chapter. I can't, once again, why a squirrel? Okay, bye now.